Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Dodgers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96, good sinking action, and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball, and if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be awfully tough to beat.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. And they've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting third.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Out for the Diamondbacks, number 11, center fielder A.J. Pollock.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran the record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Goldschmidt.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole, and that's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting fifth, left fielder Andrew Toles.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Tomas is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Batting sixth,
set to get his evening at the plate started, Yasiel Puig. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Ball one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Descalzo's tag is there, and he is out at second base. A 1-0 delivery. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. It's leading off the inning, Jake Lamb, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And it's fouled away.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Right fielder.
Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is past a diving Utley at second, a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, not great. He's 1 for 8. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get...
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Still 1-2. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here he comes again, 1-2. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Alex Avila, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The pitcher, number 22.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Utley on at first, nobody out. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Flying toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard down the line. From his bottom, Descalzo. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning. Leading off the inning, Shelby Miller. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Shelby Miller sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again.
baseman.
Daniel Descalso was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Fouled away. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Seager.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollock, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cody Bellinger. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next for the Dodgers, Andrew Toles comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Jake Lamb standing in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Line drive to left. Toles has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Ready for another chance? Steven Souza, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And the run will score all the way from first.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase it something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Ahmed stands at second with 2 gone. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder,
first offering on its way.
Yasiel Puig
pulls this one in the air out to left. Tomas is under it. 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A ball and a strike now. Now Miller on 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Cue shot here out towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Soft liner towards center. Oh, and he botches it.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Here's Jock Peterson now. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Jock Peterson.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 3-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
The batter.
In now, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Med fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. David Peralta will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Miller, number 6, David Peralta.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a pop-up now, and no one will get this one. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
From the belt, the pitch in the air now out to left. Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Turner into shallow left. 2 down. Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt, winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Peralta, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Patrick Corbin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game the season.
46, Patrick Corbin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Right side hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 1-0 the count. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Now a look and a throw back to second. Just keeping him close. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside, the throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Tomas is there. And that's the third out. 1 left for LA. They're up 5-1. stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Coming in is Toles. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Digging in and looking for more, Steven Souza. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, Dan, the sun.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. Throw to first, but he dives back safely. Kershaw comes set. 0-1 on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Digging in to try it again. Chase Utley. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in once again, Clayton Kershaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Yasmani Grandal will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yasmani Grandal.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed has it. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Jock Peterson will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Pollock giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 68.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks.
Strike.
Catcher.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ketel Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Coming in is Tolles. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by. Caliber.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. Antonio Bastardo been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58. Antonio
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Turner. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Goldschmidt ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. In previous meetings with Bastardo, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now that's popped up. Lamb waits on it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is Souza. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Tolles.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Tolles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Ahmed. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Daniel Descalso. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Number 46.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bellinger shading to his right. One away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Jake Lamb standing in now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And a super play to gun his... Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Ahmed over to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hit to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 46.
Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Taylor, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pedro Baez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Pedro Baez.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. And that's in there for strike 1.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, left fielder.
The 0-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Steven Souza. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here it comes on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He throws him on the fastball there. Steven Souza goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. Career numbers against Baez. He's gone 2 for 5. Baez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Arizona down to its last strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.